Um, my first question to the panel is: what is a bull case for MicroStrategy? Very broad question, but I think I would lay the foundation. Anyone who likes, pick it up.
Yeah, I'll start. Yeah, I'll start. I guess general bull case for MicroStrategy. Their current market cap is somewhere around $47 billion. They own 252,000 Bitcoin. The next closest company that holds Bitcoin has roughly, I want to say 23,000 Bitcoin or something like that, and that's Mara, the mining company. So when you compare how much of a lead MicroStrategy has relative to other companies in the entire equity market, they have more than 10 times the next closest company Bitcoin holdings. They also have more than 2.5 times more Bitcoin on their balance sheet than all publicly traded equities combined. So to me, the bull case is looking at their Bitcoin holdings as a technological advantage and a significant moat. Because if another publicly traded company were to try to catch Bitcoin's or MicroStrategy's Bitcoin holdings, they would have to spend a significant amount of money in order to catch them. So MicroStrategy's 252,000 Bitcoin, I think, is worth around $17 billion right now. I estimate that if a company were to try to catch them from zero, say like Apple or Meta or some other company like that, they would have to expend probably anywhere between 45 and maybe $60 billion in order to catch them at 252,000 Bitcoin, because the price would start to run away. Now, if you start to think about how many of those companies could potentially actually catch them, who has the cash, who has the balance sheet to do it? There are roughly 8 to 10 publicly traded companies in the entire stock market that have more than $40 billion of cash on hand. And of those 8 to 10 companies, there's only one that has a sole leader that's got more than 50% of the voting rights that would be able to overrule the board of directors and start buying Bitcoin with their cash on hand. And that company is Meta. So Meta has roughly $58 billion of cash, and they could theoretically, with the direction of Mark Zuckerberg, buy Bitcoin to put it on their balance sheet to potentially compete with MicroStrategy. Now, the unique component here is Meta also has their existing business. So the stock wouldn't necessarily trade as volatile as MicroStrategy would trade, and MicroStrategy still would serve a unique position within the market, offering these convertible debt issuances, which is effectively a Bitcoin-backed bond. So long story short, I think they have a significant technological moat, and they are, in my opinion, likely to be one of the top-rated public entities in the entire stock market in short order. And I don't think there's any other company in the stock market that could potentially catch them.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I'd add that the fact that they own all this Bitcoin and the reason they're so valuable isn't because the Bitcoin's only going to appreciate in value, and the Bitcoin will appreciate in value, but the Bitcoin itself, the fact that they have such a moat, such a large portion of their market capitalization is made up of this Bitcoin, means they can offer products to the market in ways that other equities wouldn't be able to. If Bitcoin made up 10% of the overall capitalization of a company like Meta, they couldn't offer these convertible backed bonds, which actually increase the number of Bitcoins that MicroStrategy holds or that a company holds, simply because Meta's volatility wouldn't be as high as that of MicroStrategy.